In the heart of change, where shadows dance, midlife women take a brave stance. From career shift to emptiness, facing challenges, they do their best. Health and wellness, mind and soul, seeking balance to make them whole. Empowered voices, they rise and shine. On this journey they define. Confused to focus with Lekeisha, guiding hearts through life's transition. From confusion to clarity, finding strength in unity, holistic wellness, personal growth. Together we rise, fulfilling all. In the glow of dawn, new paths unfurl. Every woman a radiant pearl. Holistic health and wellness goals, nurturing minds, bodies, and souls. Self-discovery in every stride, breaking barriers, no longer hide. Achieving dreams, they set their sights. With Lekeisha, they ignite their confused to focus with Lekeisha, guiding hearts through life's transition. From confusion to clarity, finding strength in unity, holistic wellness, personal growth. Together we rise, fulfilling all. From confusion to focus, we'll find our way. With Lekeisha's wisdom, we'll seize the day.
Greetings, everyone. Hey, it is Coach Lekeisha, and I'm so excited that you're here with me on the Confused to Focus Talks with Lekeisha podcast. So excited about it, family. This is a great episode, and I'm really excited about it. And, I feel that it's going to be influential for yourself. Definitely with, just us talking about this process of understanding how to empower our mindset, and definitely for us to continue to build with confidence and resilience. It's important for us to definitely be resilient, family, and to understand how we can achieve it. And definitely with these tips that I'm going to show you today, it's really going to be a great achievable process for yourself. And I definitely know that you're going to connect with it for sure moving forward ahead. So with all that being said, don't forget to subscribe to this amazing podcast channel, and don't forget to share with a friend. Definitely invite somebody in who is definitely feeling some type of way about being confident and understand how they can be resilient within themselves. And for them to understand, if they fine tune and tweak a few things, they'll figure out how to do it. I promise you they will. They'll have great clarity and confidence moving ahead. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We have these viewer questions that have been requested, answers from myself, and I look forward to answering them today in this podcast episode, family. So definitely lean in, family, and let's go ahead and move into it. Looking forward to it. Let's go. Yeah, so with this being said, family, with this particular episode, I'm so excited about it. One thing about being resilient, it is a mindset. Honestly, it don't just come, just by not working it, but it is come from definitely our thinking. Honestly, understand our thinking, if it's positive, and if it's moving forward and achieving our goals. And definitely when you have some techniques to be able to achieve it by understanding that you can create it for yourself, and understand that you can actually begin to understand, create your environment, understand to create who you are, and definitely have self-compassion for yourselves and begin to understand how you can set the tone for yourself and actually have the boundaries for yourself moving forward in your well-being. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So when we think about, understanding, confidence and resilience, it's important for us to understand that it's a powerful transformation that happens within us. Honestly, being a person that to break free from a lot of the limited beliefs for you to have, the self-doubt, definitely the lack, the limited ways of thinking, thinking that I can't and I can't achieve this or I can't do something new. Oh no, I will not survive. Those are words that are really not going to help you there. Honestly, we have to really be mindful of our words and mindful of the ways that we're doing things that are, become really a repeated pattern for ourselves. And I'm going to say that again, a repeated pattern for ourselves. A lot of times we don't even realize we're saying something negative because we're used to saying it. One thing about it is, look at the words you're saying. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not cute. I'm not attractive. I'm not handsome. If you find yourself saying that, that's a trigger right there. It's something that you definitely need to take account of and begin to really recognize that you want to definitely change that if you want to change it. Okay. So sometimes things that are said to us, maybe very, very young in age, have become a routine for us. We didn't realize how toxic it was. And honestly, those areas really can hold you back from achieving anything different from it, any success, unless you make a determination to actually achieve confidence and be resilient and actually begin to adopt a new way of thinking, a new way of habits for your life, and a new way of actually maneuver into the world, especially if you want to feel a whole lot better. I'm going to say that again. Feeling a whole lot better? Who wants to feel a whole lot better? Yeah, I believe you do. Definitely, definitely. So when it comes to a lot of these areas, family, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're set back in life, if you're feeling like you're unstable, if you feel like you're not having a strong habit of doing something positive for your life, unpredictable, and definitely lacking of confidence, and you're a person that always says, I cannot achieve this goal. Those words are words of struggle, words that struggle with you. And definitely it's a process that really can hold you back. The negative talk and the negative criticism for yourself and for others. When you see the words that are coming out of your mouth, listen to them. Oh, they'll be okay. They're used to me saying that they're stupid. They're used to me saying that they're ugly. Or they're saying that to yourself. You saying yourself ugly. You're saying yourself is stupid because it's a pattern. I'm telling you right there, that's something that's probably not going to be good for you because it's something that's not really positive. Because honestly, you can achieve anything. You can do anything. You are amazing. You are handsome. Whoever you are, you're the total opposite of what's being said. If it's not positive, I believe you are. But you have to declare that you are. You have to be the one to say that you can do anything different because you hold the keys to your path. You can make the choices to do something different. And I'm going to show you how you can do it today, how you can be resilient and having self-compassion for yourself. So through some of these strategies that I'm going to show you today, it's going to help you to understand that you don't have to be set back, that you don't have to be viewed as a failure, and you don't have to have that negative talk, because you actually can reframe your mindset, to reframe the things that you're doing and actually say something totally opposite. Literally just by saying that you can achieve anything. Begin to think about the obvious. You're not dying. You're not going anywhere. Because a lot of times when we are in a haste and a rush, we're fearful that we're going to lose out. If I don't achieve this right now, oh my God, this is not going to work for me. Think about some of the things that's going on in your head. If it's not positive, if it's not something that's saying that you can, then that's something that you need to take account in. Think about. It's very important for us to think about that. Honestly, it's important for us to begin to understand that, recognizing if you wanted to definitely have personal limits for yourself, definitely setting boundaries for yourself. It's important for you to do that because a lot of times When we don't set boundaries for ourselves, we're open to anything. Oh, I can do that. I can do that too. And a lot of times that leads to a lot of stress. A lot of times it leads to a lot of anxiety. And a lot of times it leads to a lot of confusion for yourself and your mindset and for others around you. It leaps over to others around you, honestly, because you're not able to really hold it in. You're not really being a pleasing person. And you're being someone that's pretty quite unbearable to be around. And that's what you don't want. And you want to choose you. It's important for you to begin to understand that you can actually say that amazing word called no. No is a great word, honestly. No meaning I'm setting boundaries for myself. I can't complete that right now, but I know I can do a strategy later. Let's talk about that later, but I need to really be able to maintain what I have right now going on. And I feel that that is a necessity right now. Meaning I can put a pause on that. That is not really in my schedule right now to accomplish. And that means you got to tell people that. You got to speak up, open your mouth, and begin to say that because you deserve it. Honestly, when you overload yourself and doing too much, when you overload yourself and actually saying that I will achieve way too many projects that you know you're not supposed to achieve because your body is not able to make it happen. Actually having a schedule, actually having boundaries for yourself is really going to be a benefit for yourself moving forward. Honestly, it is. It truly is. Now, a viewer has a few questions, so we're going to go ahead and get into it and answer them. And I believe it's going to be great for you. So the question number 1 is, how can I build daily habits that strengthen my self-confidence? This is a great question. Now, a lot of times what you can do is you can begin to have a morning affirmation ritual. Begin to say, I can do it. I can achieve anything. I can accomplish my daily tasks today. I am beautiful. I am amazing. Sometimes saying those words are so going to be a benefit for yourself. I can do hard things because a lot of times we feel we can't, but you can do hard things. Anything that is dealt with me, I can do this, and it is given to me for a reason because I can accomplish this goal. Tell yourself great things about yourself. Begin and listen to your words and say it first thing in the morning, because in the morning, that's before anybody else comes to you. You're able to really set it. It's stronger. You have to set the tone of the room a lot more when it comes in first thing in the morning before you open the doors to anything else. Honestly, I believe that process is going to be great for you to be able to achieve first thing in the morning. Having small daily goals. Having small daily goals that I'm having definitely began to understand that you can do those in a small daily goal process. And honestly, begin to reinforce positive image of yourself. Understanding when you reinforce your positive image of yourself and begin to say great things about yourself, literally begin to reflect on the accomplishments that you achieved yesterday. And, the accomplishment that you walked out the bed today, that is an accomplishment as well. Those areas you want to think about and always begin to note it. That's going to give you a great boost of energy, and it's going to really set your tone for the day, because that's what you're going to be going into. And that's always going to be great benefit for yourself. And I promise you, when you open the doors, everyone else is going to see the smile on your face, and it's going to stick, and it's going to be lasting. This is a great question. Thank you so much. Next question. What steps can I take to be kinder to myself in times of struggle? In times of struggle, a lot of times you can be kinder to yourself by writing out a self-compassion letter to yourself. You can do that, right? Honestly, begin to recognize all the areas that you achieved and celebrate all those areas that you thought that were a challenge and you couldn't do it and you achieved it. Begin to write that out. And guess what? Celebrate yourself. Begin to celebrate those wins. Begin to celebrate the fact that you paid that bill on time. Begin to celebrate the fact that you actually began to forgive somebody. Begin to celebrate the fact that you began to forgive yourself. Begin to celebrate it. Begin to celebrate the fact that I picked up my guitar that I haven't picked up in a long time. And I finally got the compassion for myself and began the strength for myself and the confidence for myself to go ahead and make it happen. That is a win. Begin to write out a self-compassion letter to yourself and begin to recognize it and begin to realize that your energy is going to rise up even more and more as you begin to focus on that. And that process is going to be great for yourself and how you're able to understand when struggles come, it won't hit you hard because you'll have an arsenal of wins. I always call them an arsenal of wins under my belt and say, wow, I can achieve success. And it's okay because I can get through this. I can get through this perceived challenge, I call them perceived failures. I can get through this because guess what? I got the confidence in it and I've done it and I got the paper and I'm looking at myself. Look at here. I got this going on. This is great. I love this question. The next question. How can I create boundaries that protect my energy? This is a great question. I love this. Honestly, you can create boundaries to protect your energy by really honestly identifying those areas that where you feel overwhelmed and feeling like you can't do too much and begin to practice asserting the communication process in order for you to understand that you need these boundaries. Remember, I was talking about that word no. A lot of times that word no, it really comes into play on this as well too. Just really understanding that you need to have those boundaries put in place. So create a boundary process for yourself and begin to understand, listen, I am, between these certain hours, this is what I need to focus on. So begin to write out a plan for yourself and have a strategy already in place and begin to work in it. I promise you, as you begin to set boundaries for yourself, that's going to protect your energy because you're not going to be overwhelmed and you're not going to feel like you can't accomplish it. As you begin to structure your environment and actually begin to put things in place. Now, others, you may want to be able to understand and connect with others and tell them this. And that way they have to respect you. And I promise you, as you begin the daily process of doing this, you're going to definitely achieve any goals you want. And I promise you, others will respect you for that. And as you continue to move forward in it. Yeah, this is great. So these were great tips that really was just gave to all of us for us to understand just how we can achieve anything and how we can empower our mindset. As we begin to have this process in place, you can begin to build yourself with confidence and resilience. Anything that comes in your path, you will not have a problem with. And you're going to be able, because you have a strategy in place. And I promise you, as you go through these strategies and actually these points, these are going to be great for you. And it's going to be great for anyone around you as well as you continue on. And always good. You can continue to do this over and over again, as you begin to build yourself up. And I promise you, you're going to achieve great success moving forward. You really will. So I love this episode. This was really great. Just being able to connect, just talking about how we can definitely strengthen our mindset and be empowered to be courageous and have confidence, family, and understand how to have self-compassion for ourselves. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in and inviting your friends and family. And I appreciate you all. Definitely for subscribing this amazing channel and for us all connect together moving forward ahead. So with all that being said, I would love for each and every one of you to connect with me on this amazing offer for all of us to connect together. And it's going to be a great process for you guys to connect with me. Definitely it's called the Rise Above Masterclass program that's going to be on my website for you to roll in. And it's a program for all of us to be able to connect together so we can strengthen and understand how we can eliminate our limited beliefs, for us to have a stronger foundation of confidence and resilience for ourselves, and for us to have the strategies and tools in place in order for to do this. Listen, you won't be by yourself. You'll be with me, and we'll be able to talk about different strategies, how we're able to move forward within our health, within our relationships, with our business, within everything that you're looking forward to, whatever you got going on. Now, this is a monthly process that we're able to work together and we're able to talk about whatever is going on when it comes to you. And we're able to actually have concrete solutions for us to maneuver. We're able to talk it out and we're able to reprogram a lot of the thinking that we have been doing in life. We're able to actually talk about the things that you want to do and actually the business that you want to achieve and also as well. And we're going to be able to have a great time connecting. So mind you, this is a monthly process. So it's a monthly, and then you actually have from a program, you have a 6-month program. And guess what? You're able to roll into the yearly program. So you got to sign up on my website on IamLakeisha.com. Again, that's IamLakeisha.com, and you're able to register. for each month, family. And then guess what? You're able to see so many other resources there. You're able to see my courses, and you're able to see my merch, and definitely the Soul Rockstar t-shirt. I have on the pink t-shirt right now. We have colors of pink and blue. And this is for women, family. You're and women and girls, and you're able to have a t-shirt of empowerment for you to move forward in each day in life. And definitely you're able to connect with that t-shirt to understand just how resilient and how amazing you are. Mind you, get a t-shirt for yourself and for somebody else, and definitely be able to show others how they can be resilient as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. And also, you're able to connect with my amazing events that I have as well, too. So like we just had the Breaking Free from Toxic Patterns Summit. That was truly amazing. And if you missed it, you're able to see the replay of that as well. And you're able to see how you're able to get that particular amazing event as well. That 3-day event was truly remarkable. And you're able to see all the other events that I've had. And definitely, I'm going to have more definitely in person. So you definitely got to connect with me on my website. And also, you got to register into the newsletter as well, too. Register newsletter, because we're going to have so many amazing wisdom nuggets that are shared in there as well, and definitely all events they're going to have as well moving forward. So I appreciate each and every one of you, family. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you leaning in and saying yes to you, because you deserve it. Your girl, Coach Lekeisha, is here for you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So you already know how I end my shows. In all you do, lead with confidence, understanding, and love always. Make sure you have an amazing, intentional day. Always choose you, and always know that you can do it. And always know that you can win. I'm going to see you next Thursday, family, at 5 p.m. Have a great, intentional day. See you again.